Folks, she is back, fully melanated, has a new video. Let's check it out.
I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. So don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm just kidding, y'all. But I know it's been a minute, and I wanted to make sure that I did come back on towards the end of 2023 because there are some amazing grants out here that I actually got notified for about a week ago. And I was like, let me film this because it's the end of the year. You know, people are still asking me and wondering what new grants are available out there. With that being said, I do have some grants available that I am going to be sharing in today's video. Now, the thing is, I have 8 grants. Okay, so I have 8 of them, but I'm going to be parting this video into 3 or 4 parts because there's so many grants. Okay, and also the thing about these 8 different grants is there are multiple different industries, right? So we have some non-profit organization grants. I also have some black-owned business grants, and I just have some startup grants. So this is going to be a really great video. So be sure you guys stay subscribe and click that bell to be notified because I'm going to be putting this into 3 or 4 different parts. And I want you guys to watch each and every one of them and see what you can get and what you can qualify for in order to get this money. Okay, again, like I said, I know it's been a fat minute. So for my Tanzanian
That wasn't much of an intro. Let me just fill you in if you weren't watching back when we first showed her off on this channel. Fully Melanated does what I do. She tries to tell people what you can do to just make things happen. She's broader, though, or started off broader than this channel, which is largely about politics generally, and social movements, I suppose. She focuses these days on how you can fund things. I don't know about you, that sounds useful to me. And she makes it very easy to follow her advice. I really sincerely hope we can build up her audience a little bit, simply because I want her to be motivated to do more of this content. I want this content to exist, and she's the kind of person where just one of her videos may affect you. But if it does affect you, if you can use the advice that she's using, it could literally change your life. You know, there's an argument to be made like, oh, a health advice person changed my life. They got me to stop eating after 9 p.m. or whatever. But in a highly capitalist society, whether that's a good or a bad thing in your mind, at the end of the day, you're able to get your hands on, say, $25,000 to run your business, or $10,000 to go back to school. What a massive difference it makes. I mean, it's the difference for some people between being able to do something that they've been thinking about for years and never being able to do it. Her link is in the description. Go check her out. But hey, before you do that, listen to the rest of this. Because a lot of you may literally be able to get free money. She did the work already. Let's find out.
Subscribers and viewers, as you guys can see, I'm still in Tanzania. Okay, I just actually saw last week a few of you guys were wondering where you guys been, fully melanated, where you guys been, are y'all still in Tanzania, how is everything? Yes, we are still in Tanzania. We just took a break from YouTube to get some other stuff situated, but I am here in Tanzania. So I think I'm gonna start doing my videos where I kind of embed a little bit of life Tanzania while I'm still offering you guys what I truly inspire to educate you guys on, which is business. I can't even sit here and lie. I do want to educate you guys on business etiquettes, business grants, all this good stuff out here to really help you guys embark on your entrepreneur journey. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right into this video. This is the first one, part one, and we're going to be talking about 2 grants in this video. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and kick it off with the first one being the Hello Alice. This is going to be one of the programs that I am always talking about here on the channel. So if you already watch my channel a lot, you already know I love me some Hello Alice. All right, so go ahead and starting off with the information. It says right here that this is going to be the 5,000 to 25,000 Etsy and Progressive Small Business Growth Fund, which will provide small business owners the capital they need to make their next move. Recipients will receive 5,000 to 25,000 grants to help accelerate their growth and achieve their dreams. So, and one thing I can say about this one when I was reading up about it is you do have to already have a business, right? So this one is not going to be for startup businesses. This one is not going to be for you if you know, haven't really been in business quite some time or haven't made any money. You want to make sure with this one, you applying. If you already had a business, it's been about a year or 2 in business, it's doing something, but it's not doing nearly as what you would want it to do. This is who this grant opportunity will be for. So now let's talk about who.
A year in business, hasn't quite made $1 million yet. Located in the United States. Okay, noted. Thank you very much, Fully Melanated. I'll let y'all know how the grant process goes.
Who's eligible?
We're just shy of 1 million. We got really lucky in that regard in 2022. Just under 1 million.
So, of course, for this one, you will have to be a for-profit business located and registered in one of the 50 United States, Puerto Rico, or the District of Columbia. You must have less than 1 million in 2022 gross annual revenues. You also must have a commitment to their customers and community, and also have a clear plan on how the funds will help you achieve them significant growth milestones in the next year. With this is you want to make sure you have a business plan. Now, if you need help with a business plan, please make.
Side note, yes. Let me go back.
Next year.
Side note, did you guys catch that? Deadline is Tuesday. If you have a business that has been open for at least a year, now would be the time. This weekend. Go to the link in the description. It'll be to her video. In her description, there will be links to this. Or just look at what it's called on the screen and go there. But if you're considering this, you have till Tuesday. File. Try. It doesn't cost you anything. It costs you nothing to ask for money. Ask for money. It's a grant. That means you don't pay it back. Free money. If you think you're worth it. Or fuck it. If you don't think you're worth it, if you just want money and you possibly can qualify, do that. Do you want to know what I'm planning on doing? I'm going to ask for the full 25K. I will probably be politely denied because I have. Did I even register my LLC? I don't remember if I did. But if I'm not, I will have 25K that I can hand out in super chats. As far as I'm concerned, that's just advertisement for my channel. That is a business expense. I'm writing off my super chats as business expenses. We can get this money circulating in the communities it ought to be circulating. I would rather be taking money out of the hands of what? Some person who wants to be the next Elon Musk, and instead put it in the hands of Left Reckoning, or the Majority Report, or Leftist Mafia, or what's one of their channels on their own, Illuminati, whatever. Worth considering.
with this is you want to make sure you have a business plan. Now, if you need help with a business plan, please make sure you type in the comment section business plan down below, and we're going to go ahead and get connected with you. I can help you get that business plan on the road. I actually offer that as a service. If you do need help with that, I would highly suggest you go ahead and reach out, because that is going to be something you're going to need for most of these business grants. And even if they don't say that you need it, it's so much better when you do, because it really increases your chances. So let's go ahead.
You can also just Google. Business plans. It essentially just comes down to how much do you anticipate making over the next whatever. What is your reasoning for that, and what do you anticipate your expenses to be, and what is your reasoning for that? It's pretty straightforward. If you Google it, you will see many examples. Just copy one. Literally, copy the format of one and fill in your own best guess.
And get into the second one. Now, this second one that I'm going to be talking about is super dope, because it's actually in the field that I'm in. But what is so amazing about this grant is, if you don't have the funds or the time to come and work with me, being a web designer, being a brand strategist, if you don't have that time and you don't have those funds, this next grant is going to be super dope for you, because this grant actually will help you in terms of building your brand. It's going to be helping you get your website out there and on the online, all right, for either no cost or a very low cost. Now, with that being said, of course, there's not going to be certain things implemented in the designs, in the branding and all that. I don't know, because I don't need it, but I will suggest this to you if you, like I said, don't have the funds to come work with me to have your web design built or get your brand strategy and your business plan set. If you don't have the funds, this next grant opportunity will be for you. So let's go ahead and hop right into this one, which is going to be the all-in casualty brand grant. Okay, so this one right here is, even on our website in their header, it says right here, helping make branding, creative services, and web design accessible, which is super dope. That's what I aim for as well, where I do offer affordable web design and branding and all that stuff. But here,
look, y'all know I'm highly critical of capitalism, but I do love somebody that does it well. She is she's going after every opportunity. That's a good mentality to have, if this is the line of work she wants to be in. Big fan of Fully Melanated. Y'all know I will I'll keep repping her. This is another good one. She lists a third resource. We're going to play that too, but I want to pause for a moment. Looney Tunes 9000 saying ESPN is one that you forgot, Jake. That's Emma's sports channel. I don't know when we were discussing. Oh, I see. But yeah, I never forget ESPN. In fact, she is the only person who I have been messing around with wrestling intros for that hasn't ever talked to me. We have never met. But I think I had an idea for a wrestling intro for her, so I want to put it together. And I'm working on it. Logan Hill, incredible idea, Jake. Thank you so much. Are More Equal. My first LLC got disbanded because I forgot to file the paperwork on time. Yeah, it's super easy to do. It's super easy to forget. You have to remember to keep your LLC up to, says Are More Equal. Yeah. And I'm sure I will forget and have to refile. Are More Equal. Speaking of business, I've got an early day. I've got to go, but I'll leave the stream going for the view. I appreciate you, you savvy son of a gun. Bob Treesh, good to see you. Good to see you. What were you talking about earlier? The Humanist Report, Left of the Box. Yes, listing off great channels. The Rational National. I will go to all of these. And yeah, I'll go to ESPN too. I love what she's doing. I now understand that other comment in context. Just to support it. Just to support it. Why not? Mars Falcon talking to Christy Z says, just a little. I had a lot of friends growing up that, oh, never mind. Oh, he hobbles, he can hoblo the Espanol. Well, that's fantastic, man. But I don't want to dox you, so I'll stop reading there. Christy Z, going up. Logan Hill. Where is everybody's talking about the area you're in? I see. Hi everyone. Well, hello Logan Hill. Good to see you. I'm between Austin and San Antonio. Very red. Yeesh. Oosh. Oh, and Groove Dragon with the timely Don Quixote reference. I hear that, Logan Hill. Keep swinging at those windmills anyway. Yes, indeed. Keep going. If you see Jake's links, oh, I can't see the whole thing. He has a lot. Yeah, jump in the description, and you can see the links to all the content that I know will be on here. Speaking of, folks, the pinned comment at the tippy top right now. That is for the suggestion sheet. I've got one more video after this that I want to play for you all, but do I? I think I do. Oh, I do. It's a late edition. But after that, we're going to look at viewer suggestions, and we're just going to talk about the videos. Let's let Fully Melanated finish up. So first up, just any small business. Any small business. Up to $25,000. Between $5,000 and $25,000. It is a grant, not a loan. Take advantage. If you have anything that has been a small business that has existed for a year. By the way, if we can get your YouTube accounts monetized, you have a record of intaking money at that point. Even if somebody gives you just $1, you have a record of selling ads. That is the business you are in. It might be extraordinarily part-time, but as long as your content is live and somebody can view it, and you theoretically can generate ad revenue, you have a small business. Go get yourself money for it. Thing number 2, assistance with building a website. I think that is an incredibly necessary step if you are trying to get started in the business world in 2023. Let's check out what thing number 3 is.
They're going to be putting you up on game for either no cost or little cost at all. So right here it says, what is the Casualty Brand Grant? So it says they offer grants to help nonprofits and good causes access branding, graphic design and creative services, and website design and development service at no or low cost. We work with organizations like yours.
Correcting myself, not for businesses, but for nonprofits.
To help you build a brand with sustainable tools and empower you to use them, elevating your brand and enhancing your ability to serve. All grant projects are performed by our staff and dedicated professionals. Okay, so it says this grant is open for nonprofit organizations, government agencies, and educational clients in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. And if you scroll down a little bit more, as you guys can see, they say, how can a Casualty brand grant help you? So again, since this is a branding grant, you can really apply for anything. So if you need identity design and brand development, if you need creative services and graphic design, so I really think this is a great opportunity for my nonprofit. So do not skip on this one, guys. Be sure that you guys do check the description box, because in that description box I have all the goodies for you guys, all the links regarding these specific grants and other links that can also help you as an entrepreneur. All right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't have more pomp and circumstance with it. I had instead Palm and some other pun with a Jack Russell Terrier. But Fully Melanated's back, and I'm so glad to see it. You know, I don't usually have a lot of comments on her videos because she delivers what she advertises. And she does a hell of a good job, and she makes it very easy to follow her suggestions, to the point that it even helped shape what this channel has turned out to be. I am a big fan of Fully Melanated. Go check her out. Consider subscribing, even if you're not gonna get value out of every single video she puts out, because some might just be about starting a business, and you may have no interest in starting a business. She has a tendency to make every 5th or 6th video weirdly specific to something you're going through and offering a tangible way you can help yourself. I don't mean like meditation, I mean like money or services or yada yada yada. So strongly recommend her. Also, if you just want to have in your repertoire a very good sense of the sort of help that's available to people generally, getting familiar with the way Fully Melanated goes about finding money, finding opportunities, it'll help you. It'll make you a useful friend to have. You have a buddy that's starting a business and you're a fan of Fully Melanated, you'll be able to not just say, oh, yeah, that's a great idea, go get him, but say, yeah, that's a great idea. You can fund it by going to this website. That'll make you a fascinating person in the eyes of your friend group. You drop something like that. Give it a thought, and consider subscribing to Fully Melanated, one of my favorite, relatively new YouTubers.